email. Oh, hope you guys have a wonderful day or evening, watching. And right now, I'm going to go through the record repository for Arcane Archive. Quick thing, I want to put a few sentences before I start. One, as of a lot of things, there has been drama between CN and Global Nikke. Specifically for load times skins, specifically one being load times. I don't really have a lot. I can see why people are upset about it because of how long this game has been on Global, why has might not come around for us. But I'm one of those few people that literally don't care as much about load times, because there are other games that I played had longer load times, and there'll be times when the load time just doesn't look, or it takes way too long. I just start the process over again, all that kind of stuff. So personally for me, load times not my jurisdiction, but if I had to choose one, I would say a few more seconds would be nice, not minutes. I don't know why it takes longer for them to do minutes on CN, on Global instead of CN, but that's just me. Another thing is skins. People are upset about how Privity got a Chinese New Year skin, if I remember correctly. Personally, I'd rather have skins exclusive for them, you know? Like, I get it. I want that skin. Not gonna lie, I want that skin too. But if it's something that it's exclusive for CN, I'm not gonna fight against it. Like, that's fine. There are a lot of skins I don't own because I either don't own the unit or I just I wasn't there during the time period of the skin it was released. So like, since I joined during 1.5, so anything before that I didn't have. I'm not really like against not having them. I'm not against not having any skins. They can have their own identity. That's why I don't really care about those things, you know? But anyway, that's enough talking for me. Here we go. Alright, something to do, which is the beginning of the event. So let's get started. Also, just a heads up, before I start Ingrid's lines, I want to also point out that I always skip the scenes every time I do these type of playthroughs. Mostly because they're not like on the mark scenes or they're not like scenes I could like move around, change, all that, add a lot of stuff. With this kind of events, I just go through it normally, save gems, use all of them by the time hard mode comes out. That's me. Sorry. Oops. Will you be okay? Sorry? I'm sure you already know that you're quickly reaching your limit. Limit? That's what I'm saying. You said that several times already. True? I said true with a sorry. This is my job. She's sweating too, you can tell. Look at this. She's sweating. Okay, if that's what you want. Alright, I'm going to lie down. Arcana lies down on the bed, extending out from the large cylindrical machine. Yikes! Cold. Can't you at least outfit this thing with some heating? Girl, you'll be fine! But then again, from the look of how this material is like around her stomach, I had to use the stomach, it looks pretty thin. So, that's not that's your fault, kind of. It's always freezing. I'll think about it. Anyway, let's begin. Alright. Oh, wait. It's okay if you're scared. You're doing the right thing. Oh. Just let me take a few selfies for proof, you know. What? Arcana strikes a couple of different poses as she takes a few snaps with her phone. Sorry about that. All done now. She's yours. All right, Ingrid. That's your problem. Until the day we summon the unit, that's your problem. As Ingrid presses the button, the machine hums to life. Okay. I'm sorry. What? This is how we started? Wait, I just realized. I didn't know. Wait, hold on. Pause. I'm being serious. I thought she was here for an exam. I didn't know this was a member. I'm being serious. I always skip the cutscenes in these type of events. I didn't. What? That's scary. I can't. No shot. We're only within the authorized limits by a hair. No, wait. It's the opposite. We're just outside it. Arcana lies inside the operating machine with her eyes closed peacefully. What you thinking? Ingrid takes out her phone. Don't tell me she's gonna call me. Please provide authentication code. Authenticating user. Oh wow, she's okay. So she. You do what you have to do. I'll do the same. Authentication complete. User code I. For a righteous judgment. I didn't realize we start off with a freaking memory wipe. That's insane, by the way. Once here, stay right where you are. That's how we're starting? Or that's how we're gonna get started this entire event? Okay. What's wrong? I mean, like, I would choose the second one, but she's not wearing her mask. So I was like, okay, I can't really choose that one. You need your help. You need help. I need your help. A stranger appears from behind Phantom. Hello! Let me introduce you to someone. This is Arcana. She's also from Bestseller Squad. Hello! Nice to meet you, Arcana. What? Same. Oh, you were talking to me. What, girl? Nice to meet you too. Girl? Wait, hold up. Wait. How much did the memory wipe get rid of? Phantom, you have explanations. Start. Allow me to apologize on her behalf. Oh. She's not usually like this. I'm sorry. Well, in terms of now, yes, but in terms of third person, memory wipe, I think. She lost her memory. What do you mean? As in she underwent a memory wipe? That's right. Wow, okay, never mind. We're not even gonna sugarcoat it, I see. I'm not sure if you remember. Definitely not sure. But due to the sensitive and secretive nature of our work, the members of Bestseller have to undergo regular memory wipes. I see. Secretive? I received my fair share of memory wipes, correct. But it's nothing compared to what Arcana goes through. How often does she have to get it done? On a daily basis. I'm sorry, why do you say? What? So how often? Okay. You have to do your memory wipes daily. How are you still function, by the way? You should at least be a Mihara, at least more more dirt, like Marion level at this point. What the fuck? Yeah, that's how baffled I am. Even though it's become a daily routine, something went wrong this time. Like lasting side effects? I guess you could say that. We're supposed to only forget the information we handle. But right now, Arcana has forgotten who she even is. Ow! That's worse. The boss asked me to do whatever I could to try and bring her memories back, but nothing had worked so far. Please, Monsieur, I'd like to help. I need you to help Arcana regain her memories. How could I help if I never interacted with her? By the way, Phantom! Are you not in a position to help? No, it's not that. I'm just thinking about what we can do to help regain her memory. Name. Huh? I remember my name and what my job was. You do? Well, that's something. My name is Arcana. I'm sorry, who you are again? State your occupation? You're a detective. Like Sherlock Holmes detective or a different type of detective? Because if it's Sherlock Holmes, then we have novel to help us with this. I don't like this music. This is oh no. My name is Arcana. Correct. I'm a detective. Is she really, Phantom? Phantom mentioned secrets earlier, and something clicked in my mind. Oh. Also, the word detective sounds familiar. Therefore, I must be... That's probably because you played the role of detective when we all practiced being thieves. Good job, Phantom. Oh, is that it? That's right. At least got your name right. Arcana, try and remember. Oh wow, look at her. I've never seen this face before. What the hell? We are the bestseller squad. Librarians in the Ark, entrusted with the noble duty of preserving knowledge. You can explain it all you want, I still don't remember. Is there anything you could tell her which would jog her memory? To be honest, I'm not really sure. Damn. Why not? We're both a part of bestseller, correct? Yes, but we don't actually know much about each other's work. Probably because we don't remember white things. Probably. Is it because it's classified? That's right. Other than that personal matters, we don't know much else about each other. Wow, okay. So we're hunting down classified info. Got it. When it comes to our professional roles, I can only assume that Arcana handles even more secretive material than the rest of us. But I do know where she usually spends her time, which is in her workshop. Why don't we go there and try to find some clues? My thief instincts are pointing in that direction. I suppose that's the only viable option we have. Are you okay with that, Arcana? With what? She wasn't paying attention, was she? We're planning on going to your room. Oh. I don't know. That's a bit... What's making you hesitant? I'm a bit of a neat freak. Or at least, I think I was. That's true. You never did have so much as a hair out of place. Looks like that hasn't changed. I guess not. God damn. Maybe that's why when I hear that other people will be entering my room, I feel this sense of resistance. You know what? That's fair. I'm not gonna be mad. That's entirely fair. I'm not a neat freak, but I can see it. But if we don't check it out, you won't turn out any clues. Damn. How about this? Okay? Arcana lifts her pinky finger. Are we doing pinky promise? Promise me something. Promise what? That you won't make too much of a mess. If you do that, I might feel better about all this. Sure. I hook my pinky together with Arcana's. Alright, let's go. Arcana strides confidently out the door. And then promptly comes back. Where is my workshop, by the way? Phantom, do you know? I'll lead the way. Thank you. Searching for memories. After arriving at the library, we proceed to follow Phantom deeper inside the building, past the reading room, until we reach a door at the end of the secluded hallway. This is it. This should be Arcana's workshop, although I've never been inside. Looks quite secretive. This must have been written by me. Arcana points to note stuck on the door which reads, "Authorized personnel only." That's definitely your handwriting. Hey, you know what? Arcana pokes my side. What is it? Given how hidden this location is, I must have been working on something that had a huge secret. Was a huge secret. If I'm not a detective, then maybe I'm an assassin? No, that's Ingrid's secret squad. That's Peerless Siege Girl. That's not you. But or a fixer? Something like that. I highly doubt. It's not entirely impossible. I can't believe we're using D as an example. Actually, that might be true. You think so too? Let's hurry inside. Oh my goodness. We might find a weapon stash. Oh my goodness. Knives, guns, all sorts of stuff. Oh my goodness. Why are you excited about this? It's locked, isn't it? It's fucking locked. Arcana jiggles the door handle, but the door doesn't doesn't budge. It's locked. It's locked? There's something next to the door frame. Inside the door, a small device the size of a fist is affixed to the wall. Looks like a bio scanner. Wow, you can tell by just looking at it? I've seen something similar a few times before. Are you an assassin as well? I saw it at the Central Government HQ. Oh, right. Phantom told me that you're a commander. Try scanning your fingerprint. Following my instructions, Arcana places our finger on the scanner and brings our face toward the screen, the device. Identification confirmed. It opened! Thanks for the tip. No problem. Let's head inside. Wait just a moment. Don't forget our promise. No making a mess. Upon entering the room, the interior space, to put it charitably, has a lived-in feel. To put it bluntly, it's a total pigsty. Wait, I never heard of this goofy music before. I'm gonna play a little bit. Dude, this reminds me of like 90s cartoons, bro. This reminds me of like some Tom and Jerry-esque type crap. What the hell? Or Looney Tunes. I think we could rule out you being an assassin. Well... Piles of clothes lie scattered everywhere. Commander, don't look! Dog, I'm also a guy too, but dog, don't look at it too intently, please! We are here to help. We are not trying to get our ass kicked. Books stacked up in impossible high towers. One entire wall is covered with an array of photos. Motley assortment of occult artifacts are peppered throughout the disarray. The purpose unclear. Maybe this isn't my room? Those pictures on our walls, are those selfies of you? Wait, I got it! A thief must have broken in. Girl, it's a bioscanner. How could someone break in? Some dastardly criminal busted in and thrashed my room. The door was locked, and from the looks of it, can only be opened with our bio data. I will do a stare down. Don't you dare do this to me. A locked room, ransacking, perhaps? Then it was your fault! This library is one of the most secure places in the entire Ark. No run-of-the-mill cat burglar could get in here. Only a phantom thief would even have a chance breaking in. Oh, only a phantom thief, my bad. Well, doesn't it feel nice and, homey? I suppose you could say that. At least there's no garbage strewn about. Of course there isn't. What do you take me for? Having said that, you should really try and put your clothes away properly. And get in the habit of putting books back on the shelf after reading them. I should mention that you were like this even before you lost your memory. Oh, and you didn't say this before? Phantom. I see. Forget clues. We need to clean this place up first. Wait! You're already going out of your way to help me? Having you clean my room is a step too far. Girl! How about you go outside for a moment? I'll clean this place up. It won't be long. If you insist. Well, we'll be in the reading room. Call us when you're actually, don't change your mind. What's wrong? Do you want us to help you? Could you actually help me a little, Phantom? I'm sick and tired of this girl. Fine. Well, call me when you're done. I spent 30 minutes. It's in the reading room, perusing in various books before returning to the workshop. Nothing seems to have changed. What do you mean? I got rid of the clothes and organized all sorts of stuff. I did my best. The table looks exactly like it did before. As before, the table cluttered with stacks of cards, crystal ball, and thick, mysterious-looking books. Oh, that stuff? Arcane picks up a deck of cards from the table. While we were cleaning, these brought back memories. Tarot cards? Oh, so you're familiar? I know they're tarot cards, but that's all about it. Arcane skillfully shuffles the deck. Damn! Skillfully shuffles? Have you thought about working at Coin Rush? I forgot what it's called. Have you thought about working with the casino for a little bit as a card dealer? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I used to do tarot readings as a side gig. That's correct. You even ran a small fortune-telling shop in the Ark. What? This is huge! Why are you only telling me this now? You know what? That's fair. Phantom, please explain. I did. I told you about 5 times earlier. Oh, you just didn't believe her. Got it. I don't know if I might. Hold on. Actually, it might be on my. Hold on, give me like a few seconds. I don't know how it sounds on the recording, so I hope that volume is better. Oh, sorry. Still, at least you're remembering the things, even if it isn't at the fastest pace. Do you remember anything else? Not yet. Just Arcane flips over a card and carefully places it on the table. I do remember that before heading to work, I would do a reading for myself. On the card, it reads death. Death? I take it that's a bad sign? Well, Arcane hesitates for a while. It means... After a few moments, she utters something which takes me aback. I have no idea what it means! Seriously? Okay, yeah, no, I agree with you, Phantom. This is a lot worse than I thought. going to cancel the recording real quick and check. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. I had to check the recording, see how it was. Everything's good. Let's continue. Searching for memories. Why is it still playing? Or why is this event full of goofy music until the end? I'm sick. 15 minutes later, after flipping through one of the formidable tomes for a while, Arcane suddenly lifts her head. Found it! The upright death card. Despite its ominous appearance, in fact, signifies new beginnings and rebirth. Phantom? Yes? Do tarot's reading usually involve reading from a book? Pretty sure that's a no. This is worse than I thought. That's what I said, girl! I really made the right choice asking you for help. You think so? Yeah, actually. Yeah. I can't believe she completely forgot about tarot. That's one of her favorite things. Oh, it is that bad, huh? Okay, I'm not so concerned about that. What I want to know is, has she always been like this? Personality-wise? Sorry, I gotta take this. Go ahead. Phantom leaves the room with her phone in hand. So, in conclusion, I'm bubbly and approachable on the outside. But inside, I'm a cold, ruthless, and sophisticated professional. Voila! Phantom, can you come back? I'm scared. I see. Would you like me to give you a reading? No th- Outside the room, I can faintly hear Phantom on the phone. Actually, we may have to wait for Phantom, so go ahead. Excellent! Even if it's not always 100% accurate, fortune telling can still be quite useful. You could consider it a form of advice. Arcane shuffles the deck and spreads the cards across the table. Now, select 3 cards. I reach out, draw 3 cards, then flip them over. Emperor, Wheels of Fortune, and Reversed Hanged Man. Arcane looks at the cards, blinking vacantly. You don't know what they mean, don't they? Get your book. Do you need a moment to consult the book? No, I remember. You had a few things on your mind as of late. That could apply to anyone. It seems that you're struggling, especially with human interaction. Once again, this is all pretty general. Very true. And you recently parted ways with someone precious to you. Yo, those death eyes though? Look at this. Those are death eyes. Wow, you actually got them. Surface, battle, struggle. You have been fighting ceaselessly all this time without revive. Arcana? You okay? Chatterbox. Yo! Hold on, wait. How do you know that name? Nile Lizard. Indivilia. Girl? Countless enemies whom you have defeated. However, even stronger foes will stand in your way going forward. Okay, hold on. So that means this event was sometime after the invasion of the Orc. Okay. current data shows your success rate in battle as 82%. Damn! 82? That's good, actually! If we exclude tactical retreats and successful withdrawals, 100%. Damn! And all out fight, we got 100. We're like 10 and 0. Let's go. Hold up, that's kind of sick. After analyzing combat records from your initial commission to your latest mission, your future is. Oh, I guess that's broke. Oh. Arcana staggers back, clutching her head. I reach out to support her. Yeah, no, those are death eyes. What the hell? Huh? Are you okay? Oh, yes. I just got a little dizzy all of a sudden. That's more than dizzy. You got a mind switch. With her head resting against my shoulder, Arcana looks up at me. Hey. Yes. Don't get nervous. Doesn't this make me seem like a fragile damsel in distress? Like a princess? When did I ever say princess? I said damsel. It's similar, no? At any rate, thanks for keeping me upright. I'm fine now. What in the world just happened? What do you mean? Wait, do you actually not know? Did I make your heart flutter? You certainly did, but not for the reasons you're thinking. You actually don't know. That's actually a mind switch. What the hell? It seems Arcana has no memory of what just transpired. Did something happen? No, it's nothing. What was the call about? I don't think I could leave the library unattended any longer. So, it was regarding work? Indeed, it was. So I was wondering. You're putting me responsible, aren't you? Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. Yeah, you. Okay. If you need help with anything, you can contact me anytime. Will do. Let's head out of here for now, Arcana. Okay. What do you plan on doing now? First off, I think we need to have you get a thorough examination. Oh, so we're going to Ingrid? Following the memories. Hold on, I'm gonna scroll down now. There we go. Following the memories A. Despite Arcana grumbling about how she is fine, I insist on taking her to the hospital. Hospital! After having go through a medical exam, I head to the consultation room to hear the results from Mary. How'd it go? You say you're potentially suffering permanent memory loss due to repeated memory wipes? That's what we think, yes. There is a high chance that your memories will return. That's good. Would you say that you're remembering more now that you did when you first regained consciousness? I think so. Some stuff about Tarot is also going back to me. Alright, now, if I could direct your attention to this. Mary points at the monitor. Your brainwave activity and neural responses are returning to normal. Okay. The NIF also appears to be reacting accordingly to those changes, so I think you will be okay. Okay. One more thing. You said you visited your old room, yes? Being in familiar locations like that and engaging in activities you did before are effective methods for regaining your memories. Keep at it, but be careful not to overdo it. I knew it! You see? Panda was the one who suggested going to that room, not you. However, this might be the last time where you'll have a chance to return to normal. Oh? Can you explain that in more detail? We have a case in our database of another patient with similar symptoms. Mary turns to the monitor so that we can see. After experiencing intermittent memory loss, she eventually suffered a complete and total loss of memory. The test results indicated that her NIF had been reset, the cause of which was excessively frequent memory wipes. When repeatedly exposed to certain stimuli, the brain adapts and becomes accustomed to them. NIM functions in the same fashion. The NIM mistakenly registers an absent memory as the default state, as normal. Oh, it's like muscle memory. Do it enough times, it just becomes normal to you, you know? It subsequently independently begins to erase memories that it shouldn't. In other words, it becomes accustomed to the absence of memories. I don't think it will go to the extent of shutting your essential survival functions. If this keeps up, you'll certainly, almost certainly lose all your memories. Permanently. Oh wow, okay. It sounds like a lot like... Yes. We could call this a mind switch. Wow, so that's what a mind switch is? So a continuous memory wipe makes you lose all your memories. That's what that's called? Interesting. Technically, it's a bit different, but the end result is the same. Oh, so it's the same title, different idea. Okay. Or same way how it from the cause, but different effect. Got it. You become a totally different person. I'll run a few more tests. Pepper will guide you. Okay, thank you. Arcane leaves the consultation room. Commander? Ah, shit. I was about to walk away too, wasn't I? Yep. You said Arcana was part of the bestseller squad. Yes, she says she handles records. And every time she has to handle classified info, her memory is erased. Correct? Wait. If it's daily... How is she still functioning? Wait! You have a point! She's strong. What do you mean? Do you know when the Ark's library was established? It's been around since the Ark inception. Of course, I don't know if Arcana has been working there from the beginning. But I'm sure she's been there for quite a while. It's not a job that most people are willing to undertake. Mary organizes charts in her folder. First and foremost, my opinion as a medical professional is that she shouldn't go under any more memory wipes. That may be a bit difficult. It's not exactly up to her. I see. That means you have to take good care of her. She may not show it, but I'm sure she's feeling quite anxious. Oh, God. Oh my God, the stretch. Nice. Alright, thank you, Mary. I head to the consultation room and wait for Arcana. After finishing your test, Arcana comes skipping over. Wait, you're skipping it, girl! Did it go well? Yes, nothing too serious. Arcana. Yes. Mary said it wouldn't be good if you keep getting your memory wiped. I know. But it's not like I can help it, can I? You're right. But perhaps if I say something to the higher ups. Oh no, I didn't say that as a way of asking for your help. I chose this job and all that entails. No one knows me better than myself. I realize my memory's a bit screwy at the moment, but I know that I'm someone who only dedicates herself to the things that she believes in. And you know why? Arcana takes out a tarot card. Wheel of Fortune. Whoops, wrong side. Arcana turns over the card. On the back side, the following words are written. You are the master of your own fate. I thought you would be a little more impressed. About what? There's a message left to me by my past self. Isn't that amazing? Aren't you on Tenter? Oh my goodness. Change the music first. Goddamn. Phantom, can I have you back? Now then. Arcana smiles and reaches out her hand. May I? You may. I take Arcana's hand and begins to lead me somewhere. I'm sick and tired of this girl already. but I can see why the community actually likes her a lot. I like it. That's good. That's good. A few moments later, we arrive at the downtown area of the Ark. What's the plan? What are you planning on doing? The doctor said it would help if I do things that I did before, right? Well, that's precisely what I'm trying out. You remember the activities you used to do? No! But there was a ways that can help me find out. Arcana holds out her phone. In our modern society, it's not unreasonable to say that just about everything concerning us is tied to our phones. So with that in mind, if I look at my past purchases, Arcana scrolls through her phone. I'll be able to find exactly what I was doing. Wow. Alright, let's go. Our first destination is none other than black. Too bitter. Guess you're not a fan of bitter flavors. Apparently not. And I figured that since I brought something at a cafe, it would have been coffee. But I guess not. Try ordering something else at the same price. That's genius! Wait for a moment. I'll be back. Be right back. This has to be the one. It's delicious. What is it? Lemon tea? Want to try some? Arcana holds out her cup. Yeah, sure. Here. I take a sip of the lemon tea. How is it? I think I prefer coffee. I don't drink coffee. Blah. How can you drink something so bitter? I don't think it's all that bitter. Are you telling me that the coffee you have isn't bitter? Wait, you may think it's... Arcana takes a sip of my coffee. Blah! I was going to tell you it was bitter. Well, why didn't you tell me sooner? I was going to, lady! At this point, I'm going to call you child. child! Anyway, are there always this many people here? The place seems familiar, but feels weird seeing this many people. I'm surprised you remember so much. What do you mean? You said it feels weird for this place to be packed. Doesn't that mean you remember it usually not being not so busy? Girl. Oh, I see what you mean. No, sorry. I don't really remember anything concrete. So, you didn't remember after all. What would be weird if it's all my memories coming rushing back from a single drink at a cafe? We still have a lot more places to go. I know, but... Look at this! Arcana pulls out a note from her pocket, crammed full of gently written text. On the very top is written, places to visit today. Actually, on second thought, Arcana hurriedly takes out a pen and scratches out the heading, replacing the words, Operation Memory Recovery. That's better. Anyway, these are all places we still have to check out. The note includes locations such as the cafe and many others. A famous dessert shop I've heard about, an accessory store, nail salon, hair salon, several popular restaurants, and more. Hold on. Yes? You intend on visiting all these places? Of course! I have to regain my memory, don't I? Why? You busy? It's not that, it's... Don't worry about money. I got it covered. Not that either. Then, what's the problem? I trust you to see this through to the end. I am subsequently dragged around by Arcana for the entire afternoon. At long last, we arrive at our last stop. Photo sticker booth. This is it! Okay. Before I can say anything more, the camera snaps and takes a photo. Despite myself not being ready. Okay, let's see if we got any good ones. Ooh, this one. Here you go. Thanks. Arcana hands me a photo. In it, I can be seen in acute discomfort. Meanwhile, Arcana's awkwardly positioned at an odd angle. You don't like it? It do you? Alright, next we... Oh. Arcana once again starts to stagger, and I hold her up. I don't think I ever get used to that. It's like someone is taking a vacuum cleaner to my brain. Are you okay? Not really, but at least it's benefiting me somehow. Every time she visits a new location, Arcana gets a splitting headache and regains a bit of her memory. Apparently, this is the pose I like to make when taking photos. It was like my body was moving on its own. The dishes she eats, clothes styles she's found fond of, movies that left deep impressions on her. They are everyday things, but they seem to be helping her. That's quite a lot of pictures in your room. Oh, there were quite a lot of pictures in your room. It seems you're a fan of taking photos. Yeah, even when it's not particularly special occasion. There's something. Oh god, she's in the death stare again. Arcana stares at me with the same vacant expression she had during the tarot reading. Arcana? Arcana proceeds to head outside, completely ignoring me calling out to her. God damn it! Hustle, fool! Guardians of Secrets. Following Arcana inside the library, she's still in what seems to be a fugue state. Identification confirmed. After arriving at the entrance of her workshop, Arcana casually verifies her identity and opens the door. She approaches the wall covered in photos. Okay, a wall covered in photos. As Arcana flips over a photo, what the? The entire bookshelf moves to the side, revealing an old but sturdy-looking door. Damn, that's a Batman type stuff. Wait, can I have that feature? Death. Huh? Rebirth. Where are you finding these? New beginning. Arcana disappears beyond the door. Oh god, I gotta stretch a lot. Jesus. I follow her through the door. As I pass into the dark hallway, a reading room? Inside, there's a reading room which appears even older than those in the library. Arcana stands in the middle, the same blank expression on her face. Arcana, are you okay? You're... so dizzy. Wait a moment. Once she has gotten a hold of herself, Arcana lifts her face. Phew. Okay, I'm fine now. This was a pretty severe episode, worse than the others. Do you think you regained your memory? Maybe? Maybe. While it's true that I now remember the things that I couldn't before, I can't say for certain whenever it's everything. But it probably is, right? I'm not sure about that. Anyways. Huh? Arcana frantically looks around the surroundings. How did you get in here? Wait, what? What do you mean by that? Hold up. Pause. How did I get in here? I just followed you. Whoa! Arcana grabs my hand and starts walking back the way we came in. You can't be in here. It only leads to trouble. Hurry and get out. I'll explain later. Footsteps echo from the other end of the hallway. Already? Oh no, we're too late. What should I do? Arcana grabs me by the arms and looks me in the eye. Listen carefully, alright? Let me handle this. Just stay quiet, don't say anything, and stay still. Understand? What in the world is... Do you understand? Okay. You just gotta calm down. Arcana steps in front of me as if to protect me. Meanwhile, the individual responsible for checking clacking footsteps emerges. What the shit? What's going on? Hello, Peerless Squad. How you doing? Hi. A task that must be done. Damn, I didn't realize how close I am. Was it A or B? Never mind, it's A. Hello! It's been a while. Wow, I never seen you dressed so casually, D. This really suits you. You got quite a nice figure. She is not wrong! Although Arcana is maintaining a neutral expression while greeting D and K... Her legs are trembling like twigs. Arcana. Shh. Arcana, it's okay. What do you mean? We're in serious trouble here. Do you have any idea how dangerous these people are? God! I grab Arcana's wrist and pull her back and step forward. Listen to what I'm telling you. Arcana is grabbing me by the pants and yanking me backward. Pants! Girl! You're gonna get yourself killed! You're gonna knock your block off! Wait, what is this? What are you doing here? Honey? Arcana promptly stops yanking me backwards and bolts upright. Honey? Are you two an item? I'm not gonna say... Okay. In terms of the Commander in D, yes. In terms of me personally, I would say other people say they are, yes. If there's an option I could say otherwise, yeah. No, that's not... She's staring at me with killer eyes again, isn't she? It's complicated. Complicated? We were out on a mission, but dropped everything because we got an intruder alert. I never imagined it'd be you, honey. You should have come here. It's unfortunate that it has to end this way, especially since we had some good times in the past. Huh? D and K each put their hand on their ear as if receiving a reading comms message. Stand down? Call off termination? Termination?! Do you mean to tell me I just nearly got offed? Correct. What other nonsense? Did you hear that order? Did you hear the orders? Yes. Huh? What's going on? Situation all clear. Resuming previous mission. I'll let you do the explaining. As Dee passes by, she stops for a moment and leans in close to my ear. Honey, if you consult the materials in this place, perhaps the crown upon your head won't weigh so heavily. I'll keep that in mind. What the? Does she think I was sitting around twiddling my thumbs before this? I was in the middle of a mission too! Damn. I guess D does not take you seriously, okay? That's crazy. I'd finally managed to infiltrate another location, which was no small feat, but had to drop everything in order to come running over here. Okay. What? An explanation, please. If it weren't for that order, I would just leave. This is a top secret facility where any unauthorized intruders are liable to get their head lopped off. Oh, so I was about to get offed. Okay. Arcana is the administrator, and she is the only one who can enter this place. That is until now. You were just granted authorization. Woo! And what does that mean? You can read the info contained here, or whatever else you want. You could live in here for all I care. Hey, wait a minute! I prefer my comfy bed, thank you! What exactly is this place? Momentarily, I'm lost for words. Kay soon comes up back to her senses. Before I say anything, I want to know something. When you came in here, did you have any idea what kind of place this was? Is it in a library? my coming here was more accidental than anything, honestly. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to upset you. I'm not angry. I was just reflecting back on my life. Why? Because the same action has led to a different result. I'm not in the mood to explain this to you. I don't know the specifics about this myself, so I'll leave the explanation to Arcana. I got to go. Good grief, what is it now? Once again, Cake once again touches her ear and grimaces. It's a message from I. Wait! So there's 3 of y'all? I thought it was only 2 of y'all! Okay, so there's K, D, and I. If you're being childish, you could be the indecent one, but if you want to look at it the other way, it could also be kid. She says to check your phone. My phone. Upon taking out my phone, I see there's a message. Always act in a tactical manner. It's Ingrid, never mind. I figured out who I is. Never mind! Thank you, Ingrid. A task that must be done. Part B. Thank you, Ingrid. Soon after Kay leaves. I guess she fell on her knees. Arcana exhales in relief and plops to the ground. Yep, I figured. My goodness. I think I just shaved 10 years off my life. You'll be fine! Thank you. Huh? What are you so surprised for? I didn't expect you to be thanking me. You tried to protect me back there. You haven't done anything wrong. You're just trying to help me. Got mixed up in all this as a result. You should hardly have to die because of that. I see. Thank you. You're making me uncomfortable. I still want it need to be done. How the heck do you know all the members of Peerless Siege anyway? Are you a... Yes, I'm an assassin? No! We've gone through this! You do seem to be the type, I guess. I'm a commander. I told you that already. Oh, right. Hold on. What's Commander from the Arc doing? He fraternizing with Nikke from Peerless Siege. Wait, what, girl? Are you calling me? Girl! That makes it even weirder. It does? Yes! Usually, anyone who crosses paths with them doesn't live to tell the tale. After all, they were apparently planning to bump you off initially. Don't remind me. How do you know D and K? This library, or this precise location rather, Arcana points to the ground. Peerless Siege handles security for the top secret archive. Oh! So there's your security guards, got it. As such, I had the pleasure of running into them a handful of times. I see. Okay, so they're your security guards. Wait, so are you part of Peerless Siege then? That's kind of cool, actually. In an attempt to lighten this suddenly dour mood, I changed the subject. Can you tell me more about your memory coming back? Well... Before I opened the door, I remember mumbling something. Yeah, death, rebirth, stuff like that. Yes, those words act like triggers. Kind of form of self-suggestion. Whenever I come to work, I recite those words and voila! and remember everything that's happened in here. It's super convenient. Sure, the very fact that I regained those memories means I had to get them wiped again once I'm done working, but that's not such a big deal. That actually works? It sure does. Since I'm a Nikke. Yeah. This time was an exception to the rule, with me losing all my memory, then regaining it all. Normally, I don't experience any major issues like that. You did this time. Arcane puts on a not entirely convincing, innocent smile. Then approaches me and links arms with mine. Let's go. Go where? Didn't you hear, Kay? I gotta give you an explanation, don't I? I'll give you a tour of the library. Oh. Your library! Our library. Oh, so, your library, got it. We return to the antique reading room I had briefly seen before. This is the top secret archive I was telling you about. It may sound intimidating, but as you can see, it's a little bit more rundown than a rundown room of books. Is this where classified records are stored? Yes, if I were to put it simply, you could call this the Forbidden Archive of Forbidden Books. Or I would like to call it, actually I'll change it to Archive of Forbidden Knowledge. Kinda like fantasy novels. Kinda like in fantasy novels, when they got places where they keep dangerous and forbidden knowledge or magic. Just what I said! Although, there isn't any forbidden magic here, figured. But then, what's in here? Top secret records, which are very dangerous. Huh. Oh, wait, hold on. Spacebar does that? I'm about to push spacebar again. Arcana, keeping her arms locked in mine, starts walking further inside their room. Spacebar does that? That's cool. It looks similar to the grand reading room in the library, doesn't it? This was the original reading room when the Arc library was first built. So this is the first library iteration, huh? Over there, over the years, the library has undergone numerous expansions and became what you see now. Meanwhile, this old reading room was reconfigured into a forbidden library. The most important part of my job is... Oh, forbidden library. I like that. That's what I'm going to call this place from now on. Anyway, my job is to oversee this place. Since everything in here is highly classified, information which cannot leave this room under any circumstances, I therefore have to go get my memories wiped after working. It's the same for Phantom and Label with their jobs. There's a girl named Label! So, okay, pause. So after going through all, now we know there's 3 of them. Who the third one is, Label. I just realized the next new Nikke is going to be Leaf. Dude, I just realized. Hold on, before I continue, I realized 2 of the Nikkes that we have not seen yet. From now, Leaf, which is in Botanic Garden squad, and Label. Those are 2 letter L names. Are we going to get them next year or in 2 years? I don't know yet. We shall see. Alright, but, sorry. Therefore, have to get my memories wiped after working. It's the same for Phantom and Label with their jobs. But it's particularly intense for you. A daily occurrence, from what I gathered. Yes, at least. At least? I once had my memories wiped more than 10 times in a single day. For a while, it negatively affected my work, and things started piling up. But it wasn't because I was slacking off. Promise. You got a strange look on your face. Yeah, me of that, of X to doubt. Duh. Was it something I said? Are you okay? With what? Getting your memory wiped that often? Oh, that? Of course I don't enjoy it. What a silly question. That's good. At least you're honest. Do you know how annoying it is to shuttle back and forth to Elysian headquarters all the time? On top of that, I have to make the trip right after work. I've been asking them to place a memory wipe device in my room or somewhere close, but they shot the idea down quick. Said it'd be too difficult to maintain the machine that way. Our boss is a good person, but she's a bit stuck in her ways. You know what? I'll give you that. You're right. What's so funny? Nothing. I was just thinking about what a good person you are. Oh, thank you. Sure. I'm simply doing what's expected of me. The work I do isn't exceptionally painful or just difficult. Arcane playfully pokes my cheek. So why don't you turn that frown upside down for me? I hate it here. Okay. Good boy. Now then. Arcana reaches out her hand. What do you say we continue with our tour? Oh shit, we're almost done. Shit. Okay. That which must be done. Arcana and I make our way down the hallway connected to the reading room. Rows of old bookshelves stretch on a seemingly infinitely. Oh shit, I'm out of water. This is not good. There's so much in here. There certainly is. Even so, the library is going to undergo another expansion soon. What the hell? And this time, it's not to enlarge it or its areas to accessible to the public. Rather, to make the Forbidden Library bigger. It makes you wonder why there's so much to hide. You say that, but from looking at the labels on the bookshelves, the contents contained here seem to be harmless records of human history rather than sensitive classified info. Oh, so like textbooks that, you know, I had to go through in college and stuff. Got it. World history, pop music, film. Is this kind of info that really has to be kept secret? Below one of the labels is marked theater. There is a piece people affixed to the bookshelf which reads, "Not for me. Secrets must be protected." It's kind of like our squad's motto. Doesn't it kind of go without saying that secrets should be protected? Yes, but the emphasis on just how necessary it is. I see. These books are valuable pieces of human history. When you have something of such immense value, what do you think is the best way to protect it? That no one knows of its existence. Precisely. No one will steal them or desecrate them if you don't know they exist. Kind of ironic when you think about it. Very much so. Although, founder says things a bit differently. Founder? Wait, this library had a founder? Who founded this? The man who created both the bestseller squad entrusted us with the overseeing library. Oh wait, there must be a typo in there. So let me reread it. The man who created both the bestseller squad and library entrusted us with overseeing the library. Okay, there we go. I heard he retired from his previous line of work and went on to become the library director. What about now? Now, I guess you could say the position is vacant. moment, our squad oversees everything here. The founder stepped away a long time ago. What kind of person was he? I don't know. That means okay. So that means you were part of the squad later from his creation. Got it. You don't have to look at me like that. The reason I don't know is because I never met him. Really? Hold up, wait, really? Of course not. He was around during the time of Operation Arc Guardian. So it was during Old Tales when Rika and Cinderella went to the space station and we lost Lilith. I see. I've been in this squad for a while, but not for that long. Okay, so you are like one of the recent members. Got it. Sorry, thought you've been here from the start. I'm not that old, you know. I'm the 17th one. Damn! 17th what? Manager of this forbidden library. So you're number 17! There are 16 others! That's a lot. Okay, so if you have to do the math, during Arc Guardian and then later, the timeline. Damn, that means some of the members of the 16 were shortcomings. Interesting. What happened to the previous managers? Do you remember what the doctor said before? Yes. We can call this a mind switch. There you go, making that face again. I shouldn't have said anything. I know I keep asking you this, but... Are you sure you're okay? Okay, fine. This time I won't change the subject and ramble about the commute. Of course I'm not okay. It's my memories that make me who I am. Even it doesn't go as far as a full-blown mind switch. It's still like a part of me is dying with every passing day. It's not as if I'm losing all my memories, but I'm losing some of them. And part of me goes with it. Nevertheless, this is a job which must be done. Is protecting this information really that important? More than your own life? Yes. For more important than the life of an ordinary Nikke like myself. Far more important. Come this way. Arcana moves deeper into the reading room. These secrets contained in this place need to be kept safe. Do you know from what? People with bad intentions? No. Peerless Siege fulfills that role. Then what? From Oblivion. Oh! These books contain records of past which no longer exist. If the information contained with these tomes is forgotten, then the past they describe dies along with them. As long as they're not forgotten, they are immortal. Damn! I know this phrase. It's no one truly dies because you still remember them. That's the quote. So as long as one person remembers them, they will live on. As you walk, the books sitting on the shelves gradually become visibly older. The musty smell of vintage books thickens in the hushed forbidden library. Personally, I find it somewhat odd myself. If they're so desperate to protect this place, there shouldn't be a need for someone like me. If they seal this place up, kept it out of sight and out of mind, wouldn't that be easier? Normally, that's how it would be done. Exactly. But Arcana opens a wooden door at the end of the passageway. A secret can only exist when at least someone knows about it. Behind the door lies a small room, half of which is taken up by 2 bookshelves. The ever-present scent of books lingers in the air. The Arcana walks into the middle of the room and turns back to look at me. Do you think there are things in this world that no one knows about? If absolutely no one knows about something, then it can't be a secret. It couldn't possibly be contained within a memory or written record. It wouldn't be anything. It wouldn't be, by our definition, exist. Our founder could not leave these records to such a fate. Nor could I, or my predecessors, who similarly shouldered this duty. At the very least, they must not be forgotten. Akana takes a step back to reveal a handwritten label on the bookshelf. The writing reads, Goddess Squad. Hello? Girl! Hold up. That's crazy. Goddess Squad? The books in this room were written by none other than the founder herself. So there's Dorothy, Scarlet, Rapunzel, Small White, and Red Hood. Wait, he said himself. So a legendary commander, baby! The entire history of the God Squad is recorded here. From when they first formed, all the way down to Operation Arc Guardian. Arcana takes out a book from the top shelf. All the info has been collated and neatly organized. I'm sure you'll be surprised to see there's more to the Goddess Squad than you thought. None of these books can be taken from here, but you are free to stay here and read at your leisure. What about after? Excuse me? Are there no records about what happened after Operation Guardian? There are. But they're all outside and publicly available. Because all the records covering the events after the operation were done by us. Oh! So that means you, Phantom Labeled, already did that. Okay. So the 16th. So that tells me that you became the 17th after Arc Guardian. Interesting. Meaning this previous 16 were before. Interesting. I see. I briefly scanned through the book Arcana hands me. You're right. This is entirely different from the story I was told. What have you heard? Only bits and pieces via word of mouth. Ah, I see. Anyways, as you might know, we don't have that detailed information on the Goddess Squad's exploits, nor their specific members. But it's not as if their existence is being hidden. Why would that be? I don't know. Why? That wasn't a rhetorical question. I was genuinely asking. I thought that since it was related to politics, you might know. I'm not a politic guy, so you got the wrong person. Not to mention that you had the good fortune of speaking to a goddess. Sorry, but I don't know. I suppose it's not such a big deal anyway. Arcana carefully brushes some dust off the bookshelf. Something tells me she doesn't believe my assertion that I don't know anything. Not as long as we're keeping a watchful eye over them. Indeed. And there's more covered here than just the Goddess Squad. Arcana takes out a book from the bookshelf beside her. This is a record everyone who risked their life fighting for humankind. All the way from the first Rapture invasion to Operation Guardian. Arcana hands me the book, and I open it. Daniel Carter, 23 years old. His life is recorded in Volume 17, page 229. Stayed behind alone to operate a machine gun and provide cover for his squad's retreat. Shot once in the upper left, twice in the abdomen, yet continue firing until death. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. Sarah Bradley volunteered to become a Nikke at the age of 16. Her life is recorded in volume 42, page 35. Participated in Operation Guardian, after which whereabouts are unknown. Insufficient info regarding potential final moments. Supplement info will be provided if discovered. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. Jake Harris, age 38. Wait, isn't that... Hold up. I'm sorry. Hold on, I need to look at this real quick. Hold on, that name ringed a bell. Hold on, that actually ringed a bell. What the hell? Ugh! His name was here somewhere. I'm sorry if this thing a while. That name actually brought up something. Where is it? Okay, no. It was someone else. I thought it was actually him. It's Josh, my bad. I was gonna say, that's no way they actually got this record. Okay, Jake Harris, age 38. Went missing during ARC evacuation operation. Insufficient info on his life and final moments. Supplement info will be provided if discovered. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. On the next page, the page after that, line after line, laudatory text appears, seemingly never ending. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. For your sacrifice. What do you think? Isn't this worth risking my life for? This reminds me of the, you know, I cried when I learned history about this thing. It was on a YouTube video. It was about the nameless soldier that when you become a guard for it, there's always a guard on that thing 24/7. Because we never knew his name. We never found his dog tag. We never knew his family members. He was nameless. I'm crying thinking about him too. Thinking about it too. Only you can answer that, not me. You truly are a good person. For all these years, I've been trying my best to keep this information safe. It's nice to have someone else here to remember both it and these people with me. As far as I know, there are only a total of 10 or so people who know about this. And now you're one of them. So, you must help me to watch over these records. I will. After all, I'm personally familiar with the Goddess Squad. Why do you keep pretending as if you know them? were you their commander? I wish. Well, no, but actually, wait a moment. I reopened the first book that Arcana gave me, the one covering the Goddess Squad. After checking and double checking the table of contents along the rest of the book, I am unable to turn up any info as to who was the commander of the Goddess Squad. Damn! So you're telling me he left himself out? That's insane. There's no mention of the squad's commander anywhere. That individual in question requested his name be redacted. He asserted that he did not deserve his name written alongside the Nikke's. After that, however, we recorded the names of all the commanders. Some notable ones are Mad Dog and New Hope. Who the fuck is Mad Dog? Damn! Who's that? There's also a commander who recently been making a name for himself. He's the leader of the Special Task Force Counters. Hey, that's me! You know of the Counters? Of course I know. They're my favorite squad. We're her favorite! Are they now? Absolutely. I'll show you. Come this way. Just a second. As I move to put the book back on this bookshelf, a piece of paper falls out between the pages. A note. The paper has yellowed from age. On it is written with a single line. Old stories end beautifully. I follow the eager Arcana to a bookshelf, which is unusually clean. Underneath the label, which reads Counter Squad, there is some early note that states, "My favorite! Of all the squads, I keep records since becoming the manager. The Countess have performed the best." Oh, I'm perfectly aware of how capable they are. I imagine you would. After all, you even spoken to the members of the Goddess Squad. The Counters are a special commando unit, so they have to carry out all sorts of classified missions. There's a bunch of info about them which is known to the public, almost as much as the Goddess Squad. Every time you've gone up against a heretic, they come out on top. Not every time. I'm pretty sure there were times that they were defeated or had to retreat. Okay, but if we exclude tactical retreats and successful withdrawals, they're undefeated. Hold on, how do you know all this? When we first went up against a heretic, I thought we were done for. Eventually, we got better and better. We worked more and more as a team, and everyone became stronger. And above all, oh, I assume you heard about Valfaus. I have. The commander of the counter uses it to defeat Nihilister. But apparently, it's no silver bullet. If only the commander of the counters was able to make more of that stuff. Looks like not everything was recorded. Arcana's gaze fixates on the name tag on my chest. Then we could have already reclaimed the Wait a second! You get the same name as the commander of the counters! He fucking knows now! I just realized there's no music. Arcana redirects her focus on my face. And your face! It's awfully similar to what I seen during the attack on the Ark. How interesting. Go! You must be his doppelganger. Go! Or his brother? Go! Are you serious? You're him? You're the commander of the counters? Hehe. I'll puff my chest as much as I can and flash a dashing smile. Hold on, I'm gonna do that. And flash a dashing smile. That's me! Nice to meet you. I'm Ramiel, the commander of the I would've done the same thing, dog! I would've done the same thing! I love him. Dab me up, bro! Yeah! It's always nice meeting a fan. It takes Arcane about 20 minutes to accept reality. Have you never seen a photo of me? My job usually consists of transcribing mission reports that come my way. I know your general description, but as far as actually seeing your face, it was only once, briefly during the attack on the Ark. Fandom brought you to the outpost. I'm the only commander at the outpost, aren't I? My mind was all scrambled then. I had no idea whether I was at the outpost, the Ark, or the surface. Okay, fair. You didn't seem all that out of sorts. Just because someone doesn't show doesn't mean they're not hurting inside. Yeah, that is true. Still though. What? Nothing. I just wonder if you're actually real. Well, as you can see, I'm very much real. It may seem like a silly thought to you, but if your reference points is these records, there are times when you wonder. Really? Yeah, your military career has defied belief from the start. Even on your first mission, when the transport was shot down, you managed to lead a hastily formed squad, destroy Blacksmith, and complete the mission. You faced a few challenges in the next mission to pursue Chatterbox, sure, but that was also the first time you met the goddesses. Then you went further up north and encountered Unlimited. You met Snow White and crossed paths yet again with Chatterbox. Then, just when it seemed you're about to be taken down, Modernity appeared and... Oh, sorry. I'm sure these aren't exactly pleasant memories for you. No, I still don't have her in the Ark. God damn you. It's okay. We may be separated now, but only temporary. I see. How's Marion doing? After that incident, we don't have any more reports regarding her. She's... No, on second thought, don't tell me. If you told me anything, it'd be duty bound to record it. And you don't want to leave a written record behind, do you? No, I don't. You won't get in trouble for this? It's fine. The higher-ups censor some of the info they give us anyways. And after all the hard work you've done on the good of the Ark, you can get away with this at the very least. A notification sound emits from Arcana's phone. Oh boy. Is it Phantom? No, it's from the boss. It's time for my memory wipe. I guess she found out that my memory came back. How did Ingrid... Let's get going. I'll be in big trouble if I'm late. We'll have to do the rest of the tour another time. Sure thing. As I move to the set and the book back on the bookshelf, my eyes once again catches the note that reads, "My favorite." Arcana? Yes? Why are you such a fan of ours? I love that. How could I not be? You guys give meaning to what I do. Arcana claps her hands behind her back and quietly walks between the bookshelves. I know I was awfully lofty a few moments ago. What with all the talk protecting this info from Lillian, but the long and short of it is that if the Ark were to fall, there would be curtains for these records. It's because of you. Arcana stares at a wooden door at the end of the passageway. And your compatriots that there's meaning to the work that I do. And yes, it's just plain cool. Hey! Facing raptures and heretics and not backing down, defeating them all. You standing on your ground and bellowing, "I will protect my Nikkes." Hey, wait a minute! Where did you get this? Did I do that? If you did it, it doesn't matter. Fuck you. Oh, right. There was something I always wanted to tell you if I ever met you in person. Is that a selfie? What's that? Arcana takes a step back and bows her head. Thank you. No. For fighting for us. Thank you for all that you've done as well. Yeah, we are baffled too, that's crazy. Honor and gratitude. Here. Arcana and I head out to the library and eventually arrive at Legion headquarters. Oh, wait just a second. What is it? I need to take a photo as proof. Arcana leans against me and pulls out her phone. I suddenly remember all the photos plastered on the wall in Arcana's room. Arcana? 1 second, just gotta access the camera. I can enter the Forbidden Library as well, right? That's right, since you have authorization. Goodness me, this camera is so slow. That means I'll be able to remember things for you. I really ought to get a new What? Photos are great, but it's better to have someone else you can depend on. I just take these photos for fun. You do? You don't think selfies are fun? They're kind of fun. They are for me. I mean, I can totally get why someone would get the wrong idea. That they take from some tragic heroine or something like that. But they'd be wrong. Anyway, it looked really cool a moment ago. Got my heart racing and everything. Once Arcana configured the settings to her liking, she takes a photo. And any chance you can smile for me a little bit more? I want to remember this as a happy moment. You say you didn't see this as commemorative thing. I don't. It's just... I just want to have a photo with my favorite commander that I can cherish. Once my memory is wiped, I may be able to remember you helping me regain my memories. But I may forget just how much I like you and our conversation that we had in the Forbidden Library. There we go. There we go. That one came out much better. Wait, which came better? The liking me part or the conversation part? There you go, making that face. Fine, if it bothers you that much. Arcana holds out her pinky finger. Let's collaborate every once in a while. Collaborate? Yeah, as in work together. My job is to record things. And it's far better to get info straight from the source than from the record secondhand reports. Mission reports are dry as dirt anyway. I don't like reading them. And when we're inside the Forbidden Library, I'd remember everything. Okay. Promise? Promise. I lock my pinky with Arcana's. You stay put. I'll be back. After Arcana disappears into the building, I check a message that I received a few moments ago. Oh, and I expect a tactical decision. I follow Arcana into Elysian headquarters. Upon seeing me enter the office, Ingrid puts down the tablet she was looking at. Ingrid... I don't know. You don't know what I was gonna say. I wasn't fully aware of what state Arcana was in. And I'm not aware of what you saw in the secret archive. I know you have any questions you want to ask, but I can't help you. However, Ingrid stands up and looks outside the window. If I were to hypothetically talk out loud to myself, I don't think there'd be a problem. Well, since I'm already here, I sat at the table where some refreshments had been laid out. Steam rises from the freshly poured cup of hot coffee. I might as well stay for a few moments. Do as you like. How are the judges connected to the secret archive? The Ark is a smaller place than most think. You often end up beating someone in one place, and then running into them again in another. It's awfully small cast of characters. It can get a bit tiresome. Why are you hiding info about the Goddess Squad? There are many people out there who want to keep that info safe under lock and key. The question is, are their goals all the same? For some, perhaps, they seem to see that as the best choice. When you say some, there isn't much info out there on the man who founded the bestseller squad. The only thing I'm certain of is that there was something that he wanted to hide. The same goes for the higher ups in the Ark. Can you explain why some of the official records doesn't align with the truth? You could be right. Not even I know all the secrets are hidden there. I'm getting tired of talking to myself. I have to get back to work. In fact, Arcane's memory wipe should be finished by now. Doesn't it usually take a few hours? It was already complete by the time you got here. Ingrid taps on the tablet. There were times where I felt my patience was at its limit. But I must admit that cooperating with Missiles was worth it at the end. It's afforded us the ability to upgrade our own selective memory wipe technology. Wait! Now it's much faster, much safer, and more tactical. Again with the tactical talk. You ought to be thankful. It's thanks to this tactical collaboration that we succeeded in this attempt. What is it? You can see for yourself. At any rate, there won't be any issues with losing memories going forward. I somehow doubt that. No way. There could always be that 1 in a million exception. However, it's precisely because of that, Ingrid turns around and looks at me. That we need someone to stand by us and make decisions we make. I understand. I take a sip of the now cold coffee and get up. Then I'll be off. Thank you. The Elysian coffee tastes pretty good, wouldn't you say? Yes, delicious. I open the door and just about to leave when Ingrid calls me. Wait just a moment. There was something. What are you talking about? Ingrid taps on the tablet. Info on the founder of the bestseller squad. A signature of the authorization code. Although it's just an initial. O. Oswald! It's the boy! I was like, there's only one person that has a letter O in the past. It's the GOAT! I rushed out of Legion headquarters. Near the main entrance, I spot a shock familiar aqua blue hair. Besides Arcana lies an Americano and a cup of lemon tea. Arcana? Who are you? Ah, you're not the legendary commander that I heard about, are you? I'm a big fan. Do you like coffee by any chance? You're a horrible actor. What? I'm not acting. I take the coffee that Arcana offered me. Where are you coming from? I told you to stay put. Sorry, had a conversation with Ingrid. Oh, I see. How's your memory? Well, after pondering something for a few moments, Arcana points at me. I remember you're my favorite commander. Is that all? Do I need more? No, that's enough. So, what do you and the boss talk about? It's alright if it's bad news. I can take it. You of all people should know that. It's good news. She said that you won't be forgetting as much as going forward. She said the memory rights will be more tactical. Not that word again. Anyway, it seems that the collaboration with Missless yielded some results. You knew? Yes, boss kept telling me about it. In fact, she told me so many times I thought my ears were gonna fall off. I think she wanted to reassure me, even though I kept telling her I was fine. I see. What else? There's no way you two talked for so long as you did and only covered that. So, what else did you talk about? Something important? That is a secret, I'm afraid. Huh? Then again, if I were to talk to myself, I suppose that'd be alright. I was in a playful mood, so I immediately what Ingrid had done with me. However, my audience wasn't as receptive. Who talks to themselves in front of someone? Just tell me quickly. Seems like I'm not the only one who can keep a secret. My lips are sealed. Promise. For example, the person standing in front of me, smiling and drinking her lemon tea, is a second to none when it comes to keeping secrets, especially regarding most noble missions. I love that. That was funny. I love this. That was so cute. Okay. Before we continue, I do want to favor. Oh wait, your destiny, which is hard mode, but I'm assuming. Let's go. A few days later. What's with the playful music now? Yeah. Oh god. Hey Delta, what are you doing here? Arcane stares intently at the stones scattered on the table. And well, shh, you'll jinx it. I understand. Delta, who is sitting across from Arcana, gulps nervously and stares at the stones. What is... Delta cuts herself off and covers her mouth. Oh, it's okay. You can talk. It's all done. So, what does it say? I think it would be better to look nearby. See how the stone is tilted to the side about 25 degrees? Nods. Delta nods. That means you should look carefully around your surroundings. Oh. In terms of your relationships, it's saying that it's a person you already know. You ask me how to become normal. This means that you'll find the answer very soon. Cool. It's just fortune telling. Don't take it too seriously. Unless Arcana taps on the tarot cards. You want to do a tarot reading? This is my specialty, so buy me more accurate. Yes, please. A wise decision. Since you're a new customer, I'll give you a discount. Half off. Wait a second. Patience now. You'll be after Delta. That's not what I meant. Why are you running your business in my room? I have no choice. How could I have known I needed to re-up my lease on the day I lost my memory? Why didn't you take care of something that important earlier? Couldn't you have stopped? Couldn't you stop by your shop when you were... Actually, yes! I'm choosing to! The landlord is a real tyrant. Is a one-day grace period too much to ask? I've never been late on my rent even once, and they kick me out on the first chance they get. Don't change the subject. Oh, come on. Let me stay here just a little for a while. It's not like I'm going shaking up permanently. I'll just be using it here and there for work. Absolutely no! Huh? The ground beneath me starts to undulate. I shoot up. What in the world? The tremors became more severe in the spot where I was sitting. A hole opens up. You gotta be kidding me. From inside the hole... What are you ladies doing? I like the music though. Sorry. Huh? Instructor? What the heck is the commander doing here? Hey, Monsieur, fancy meeting you there. A few familiar phantom thieves appear. I'm here because it's my own room! Oh, guess we ended up somewhere where we've been before. Hi, Phantom. Arcana? What are you doing here? This is my new workspace. I see. The hell it is! Are you conducting some phantom activities? I am. I was scouting for the place, just activities scheduled for this weekend. Dang it! Darn it! Was that supposed to be a secret? Correct. No one outside of this room can know about it. What's all this about phantom thieves? Ah! Hold up! I didn't sense your presence at all! Me neither! How interesting. Would you like to join the Thieves of Justice? I hate you, Quincy! This means you should look up carefully around your surroundings. Oh, glance. In terms of your relationship, it's saying that it's a person you already know. You asked me how that become normal. This means you'll find the answer very soon. So should I look around me? Alright, let's take a look at your destiny. Akana holds up my hand and makes a flip over a tarot card. Oh, cool. Hey! You're not... What does that mean? There are many different meanings, but in this case, it probably signifies that you were getting mixed up in something new. Can I really become a phantom thief? Anyone who's righteous and welcome. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Dog! That was cute. I love that a lot, actually. This event was actually kind of lighthearted and nice. It was really it was like positive emotion, you know? I love that. I love when they opened the book about all the past people. I love that a lot. It reminded me a lot of like soldiers, like giving soldiers funeral. I love that. But for now, let's go through the event thing, because I have to say, situation here. Given the current situation, I made the group chat so that we can share anything urgent that happens. As a matter of fact, something urgent just came up. Did something happen to Arcana? Well, Arcana's walking slowly in front of me, still looking completely spaced out. She started walking around, then went into a fugue state and won't acknowledge me, so I'm following her for now. Sounds like she's some kind of off trance. Arcana continues along the street and heads into a shop. What is it? She just went to a dessert shop. Is the shop's name Chocoholic? Yes, that's right. How'd you know? Arcana used to just stop by there all the time in the morning. She even can bring Label and I breakfast. Let's see. Now she's still under orders 3 chocolate sandwiches. She just bought some chocolate sandwiches. Let me guess. She bought 3 of them. That she did. She would always buy 3 and share it with them like Label all the time. This tells me her memories are missing. Stay with her. I'll try to finish up work and join as soon as I can. Okay. Alright, goes the first half. Child is closed. Monsieur, where are you right now? I just finished work, so I'm headed your way. Phantom! Arcana! Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. All my memories came back. Thank goodness. That's a huge relief. Are you two together still? Yeah, I'm with Arcana still. Arcana pokes my side while walking alongside me. She just went outside for some fresh air. Let's see. Arcana, since her memories only just came back, might be a bit disoriented. A little, but it's getting better. I remember you borrowing money from me. Your memory is definitely coming back, that's for sure. What makes you say that? Arcana is a person that doesn't, as a person, doesn't always match how she looks. Arcana beside me, staring at absently into space. However, you can take it slow and start to understand your true self. Yeah, you're right. I can take it slow. After all, I got plenty of time. Well, should get back to work. Thought you said you were finished. Actually, that wasn't true. I cut work short because I was worried about Arcana, but thanks to you, I can see she's okay. I think I can head back and finish off what I was doing. Take care of her, my dear. Will do. See you later, Phantom. Alright, that was that. We have one more and then the heart. We have two more and one of the heart. Phantom! Where are you? I was about to leave work and engage in some Phantom activities. Before you head out, how about the three of us have dinner? I don't know. Listen, hold on. DM me if you have any questions about Turret. A fan of the righteous. We're all doing these jobs just to get by. Instead of spending our entire lives working, we might as well enjoy our nice meal once in a while. Is that so? Makes sense to me. I'm quite hungry actually. I got my team assembled. All my team assembled. Would it be okay if I brought them? Wait. What were their names again? Vince and Morgana? Quincy and Miranda. Yeah, that's it. I'm fine with that. Any friends of Phantoms are friends of mine. Thanks. I'll let them know. The address, okay. There's that one. I think I got one more. Phantom? Do you know the commander's phone number? If you do, would you mind... I do have his number, but I hardly think it's necessary at this point. The fact that you're mixing up chat rooms proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that your memory's bad. Does she do this often? What's the question? Does that not pose any problems? You eventually give up and just accept it. Excuse me for a moment. Sure. Around 5 minutes, Phantom sends another message. Arcana came to visit. She was a bit flustered and was trying to delete some of her messages. And dropped her phone. And ended up breaking her screen. Oh boy. At any rate, she wants to tell you something on her behalf. Will it be okay if I gave her your phone number? Sure. Okay. She says she'll reach out once she fixes her phone screen. Tell her I said no problem. Okay. And one more. Okay, that's it. Alright. Let me go to our Arcana event. Alright. That was me going through the Arcana. Finally getting through the Arcane archive. Sorry it took so long. As you can see at the bottom, it says 9 hours left. I was work just kicking my ass, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, hey, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. And goodbye. My name is Raymill. My name is Raymill. Hope you guys enjoyed my regular repository of Arcane archive. Like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.